Okay, Dr. Grave, we ready? We got this going. I'm going to show you that audience I got here. My dad, my mom, my wife, and my biggest fan. Right there, my brand new baby girl. I want to thank you for even getting started, Dr. Grave. You've really helped make something that's kind of confusing to me easy with your general style of teaching. Thank you very much. All right, are we ready for this? Yes. This is just an informal speech. Informative. Hey y'all, oops. Let me start this off in a professional manner. Forgive me, Dr. Graves. Hello, happy Shabbat, everyone. We know from our holy word that God chose the Hebrew nation as his model nation and gave to Moses the Ten Commandments itself. The laws written in stone by the very finger and mighty creator of himself. That's awesome, man. It would change our hectic and often unfulfilled lives into a meaningful existence if we'll just remember the old adage, when all else fails, read the instructions and go back and live his laws as he give it to us. Planned out from the very beginning. Our holy word tells us of God hating lies and liars. In fact, the Proverbs alone, there are 8 direct and several indirect verses on how God values the truth. 6:16, 19, 12:19, 12:22, 19:5, quite a bit. And every one of them has got a tremendous amount of value of keeping you straight, keeping you alive, keeping the truth in your mouth. For the most part, mankind's forgotten how God punished his own chosen people, the Hebrews, his chosen race, for disobeying his laws and truths. As God highly values the truth, and sadly, it means next to nothing to common men today. It's a terrible social condition that plagues all of mankind. I'm studying now and have been studying for several years at the most prestigious Bible college in the world, of course, Liberty U. And I'd like to share some of the writing in God's value of truth and how it can be promoted. From scattered tribes to organized city-states to nations. Every civilization could not exist without writing and written laws, or the ones that wrote them. Authors and writers carry messages and information. Writing is the most needed and never outdated occupation. From every discipline, trade, craft, writers will pass the knowledge throughout the written world. Powerful. Let's discuss now some of the different modes of the written word, as well as the demands of projected growth as conveyors of those words. Dr. Alba's text gives us excellent descriptive duties of writers. And remember, authors, writers, and editors produce a wide variety of written material in an ever-increasing number of ways. Original material for Christian-based books, magazines, journals, advertisements. Christian, of course, is my favorite. Songwriters, script writers produce quite a bit of material for radio, television, motion pictures. Tremendous amounts of new web technology and communication-based industries are desperately needing trained writers to promote the truth. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, it states opportunities of trained and educated writers and authors has been projected to grow a full 6%. In America, what is that, 300-something million? That's quite a number. From 2010 to 2020. And some of the demands are copywriters that prepare advertisements and promote sales of goods and services, biographers that write thorough accounts of someone's lives, novelists that create characters, plots of fiction that may very well be based on real-life events, playwrights create scripts of theatrical productions. Writing and authoring positions have grown quite dramatically to almost 140,000 various occupations just in 2010 alone. That's a lot. 68% are self-employed, 6% are religious, grant-making, civic, professional writers, 4%, are advertisements, public relations, and related services. 5% make up newspaper directories, periodicals, motion picture, video, radio, and television make up over 4%. It's a growing industry. All these forms of authoring have the informative power to spread God's truth as he values it the most, getting to his children. In conclusion, the preceding information exemplifies how writing spreads God's truth and the growth of civilization. They go hand in hand. There'd be no civilizations without the truth conveyed by writers and authors. And I truly hope now I'm made aware of the vast array of platforms that a writer has to promote truth as God desires it. Through our education, those of our children, our own profession, our spiritual growth, our literature for sheer enjoyment. Thank you, and I hope that information was very useful. God bless.